Hi, what's up, guys? I'm Tiffany Michelle, and this is my first mukbang video. So bear with me. I'm just starting out. I don't have everything all together, and this is my first mukbang. So, um, what I'm gonna be eating is really just leftovers because I didn't really have anything else for the mukbang. So, what I ate last night was some hamburger helper, some beef stroganoff hamburger helper. Yep, you'll see that. And I just put it in the microwave and heat it up. And my favorite drink, for those of you who don't know me, my favorite drink is Sprite. I love Sprite. And that's about it. That's all I have for my mukbang. So enjoy it. I'm also watching a movie in the background, and I got it on mute, and I already know the whole entire movie, so I really don't know. I'm watching a house party. So a little about me is let me turn the camera down so you guys can see. So a little about me, I'm 33 years old. I turned 33 on the 3rd of May. And I'm from the South. I'm from Mobile, Alabama. And I am single. Um, mm, I put some cheese in it. It's good. I was a mother at some point in my life. Um, my daughter, she would have been 11 this year in October. She passed away at the age of 6. That's her in the background. Let me show you guys. That's her right there in the background. And that's me as well. And I'm shooting this on my laptop, so it'll be easier for me. The camera quality on this thing sucks. Anyway, she passed away at the age of 6. My daughter was born with Down syndrome. She had a lot of medical problems going on with her. And the day that she died, she had a lot of air in her stomach, and they couldn't. They tried to put a tube down her throat to try to get the air out that way, but it was very unsuccessful with that. And so, when they did a surgery, what they call it exploratory surgery. And so they went to cut her open, and she went into cardiac arrest. And they wasn't able to bring her back. They tried, but they wasn't able to bring her back. So, I'm watching the movie. It's like I'm like multitasking. But yeah, she lived 6 years, and I loved her. I miss her every day. It's been 4 years since she's been gone. She died in February 2015, and she's been on my mind, a lot. It's like that day when they came in there in the waiting room and told me that she was gone. It plays like over and over in my mind all the time. It's like I relive it in my mind all the time. Like, it's like traumatizing for me, you know? And that's why I don't think I want another child, you know? But at the same time, I do. But it's so traumatizing for me to replay that image in my head, you know? So, I don't know. It's like very traumatizing. So, after she passed or whatever, you know, I went into like a grieving stage, my grieving process, and I was down for a minute. I was just down. I was like under a deep, dark cloud all the time. This is really good. It's even better than last night. I made it. I don't know why I'm eating because I'm planning on going somewhere later on with my friends, so to eat. So I don't know why I'm eating. I'll be full by the time my friend gets here. But that day just plays over in my mind. I just cannot get it out of my head. And I have so much sympathy or empathy, I guess that's the word, empathy, for so for people who have lost their child, you know? And that's a hard thing to get over. You never get over that. Never. You can move on. You can move on, continue your life doing what you need to do to get you together. But like your child is like it's your child. You know what I'm saying? It's like your child. You know? That's your baby. And then for people probably not gonna agree with me on this, but I heard of women who have been pregnant and didn't have a miscarriage. And they say that having a child that's been born and lived for a couple of years or whatever and live, you know, their life and then pass, it's not the same as infant loss or miscarriage. To me, it's all the same. A child lost is a child lost. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care if you had a miscarriage or if your child lived and then lived for a couple of years or whatever. A child loss is a child loss. Either way, you still are grieving. You still a grieving person. And I feel bad for anybody who's lost a child. My cousin lost a child. Uh-oh, I done dropped crap, cheese on my face and stuff. But my cousin lost his son maybe like a year after I lost my daughter. And his son was shot and killed. You know, and I have so much sympathy and empathy for him and anybody who's ever lost a child. And it's not easy, you know. And I hate some of the things that people say when when after you lose a child, you know, like if you lose someone, not just a child, but anyone, they say, well, oh, they're in a better place and all that kind of stuff, um, and then they ask me if I'm gonna have another one like right after. No, no, don't ask. Never ask a person who's just lost a child, or they're gonna have another one. No, mm-mm. People are constantly asking me that, so don't ask nobody that. And part of me wishes she was here, you know. I wish that she was still alive. She would have been 10 or 11. And she would have been all in my videos if I made YouTube videos and stuff like that. Because it's my first mukbang. I'm just about done with it. So don't ask nobody that. I hate when people ask me that. But anyway, I'm trying to change the subject, which I totally am. I'm also a student. I go to school online at Grand Canyon University. Grand Canyon is a great school. If any of you that wants to go to school online, that's the school, Grand Canyon. Um, I've been in there since like 2017, July of 2017, so almost like 2 years now. And it's been pretty great. Grand Canyon University is a private Christian university, so their curriculum um, is to really teach you a little more about Christian worldview and different types of religions and things of that nature. My major is behavioral health science. Um, I decided to take that up because I really want to work with children with behavior issues, children with disabilities, and I got the inspiration from, of course, my daughter, Marissa. That's my daughter's name, Marissa. And yeah, things of that nature. Um, I go to school when you're an online student at Grand Canyon, you go to school every day except during Christmas. They give you 2 weeks off. Every day. There's not like no off days or anything like that. You have to fit the schoolwork and stuff around your schedule. And so like when you're online, they give you a calendar and they give you your assignments and your discussion questions. You have 2 discussion questions to do each week. Each discussion question is due on Wednesdays and Fridays. And then your assignments are mostly due on Sunday. So you have that whole week to finish your assignment. You have a whole week. Me, being the late person that I am, I end up doing my assignment um, probably like the day before it's due or the day of. And because I'm just that late. So I just I do like my discussion question on a Wednesday and I do it on a Friday. But I did mine early this week, so I did mine Thursday instead of Friday. And for my assignment this week, I still have to let me get something to drink. I still have to work on my essay for this week because I wrote so many essays this week for this class. And this is my sociology class. That's so good. I love Sprite. Sprite washes down everything and takes away the taste of whatever you're eating out of your mouth. But I'm getting full. What's that? I'm getting full. It looks nasty because it was in the refrigerator, but whatever. But y'all just bear with me. This is my first mukbang. I don't think I would consider this a mukbang. Maybe mostly me talking. It's just a video to like really introduce myself to you guys. Because I'm going to try to do more mukbang videos. So, mostly my mukbangs will probably be like stuff that I cooked. Um, just stuff that I cook. It's probably not going to be anything that you would normally see from other mukbangers, like seafood. Like I see a lot of other mukbangers that do seafood mukbangs, like crab and lobster and all that kind of stuff. Like I ain't got that kind of money to be buying all that seafood. I don't have that kind of money to be buying all that food. Like I don't have a lot of money to buy um, fast food stuff. So every now and then you might see me do a mukbang with like some pizza or I don't know. Just stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned, everybody. I'm coming for you. I'm Tiffany Michelle. And make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe it. Make sure you share it. Get my page out. I'm new. So you guys, I love you guys. And have a wonderful day. And make sure you do what you set out to do. Okay? Make sure you accomplish your goals today. Make sure you do that. Peace.